Hey, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm excited today because today we're going to answer a very scientific question. As you probably saw in the thumbnail, we have two Dynon E36 intakes. We're going to answer the question, does carbon fiber give you more horsepower? So for those of you who don't know, the E36 Dynon intake has had a lot of iterations. For those of you who don't know, it started out as a Euro M3 airbox, and then eventually they moved on to the first generation carbon fiber intake, which looks freaking cool. The new one obviously no longer has a little sticker on here. It has like a D for Dynon. It looks really cool. But for a while in between, to save costs, they had this metal tube. And a lot of people have always asked, is this one better than the carbon fiber one? So we're using both of those for the sake of consistency because those are only two intakes for this car that have had a carbon fiber and a metal one that are identical. We're going to answer three questions. One, is the carbon fiber one faster? Two, is the sound any different? Which that's, I think, a question a lot of people really ask. And then three, which one looks better? Which, spoiler alert, it's the carbon fiber one. It looks way better. What would be best for this is to use a dyno and get accurate numbers and do all sorts of testing. But since my buddy Connor and I, this is his car, are Broke 3 series owners, we're just going to use a free phone timer and match up clips and editing to see which one is faster than the other. Which, of course, we all know the carbon fiber one definitely gives you more horsepower. So we do have to swap this out right now, which we would use this, but it doesn't have the cool Dynon sticker on it, so that one's definitely gonna have less horsepower than the metal one, so we have to make things even. So let's go ahead and now with the metal one on there, let's go do a bunch of pulls as God intended for any M3 owner. Time to go. Alright guys, so now it is nighttime, and the reason it's nighttime is we were trying to shoot this during the day, but there was way too much traffic out. We could not get a clean pull in at all. We have a couple things going on here. One is I got a headset here, and we have my audio recorder down here, which currently we have a mic set up at the intake, so we're gonna try to get some cool intake sounds. We're gonna do this in kind of like a standard format. I'm thinking we're gonna do 3 or 4 pulls, different RPMs, and each with both intakes on, and then we'll match up the clips at the end so you guys can kind of watch them. We'll get times and see how fast they are. We'll also talk about the sound difference. I will say, going back from the other intake to the Dynon intake, it screams way at the top. Let's play another one for you real quick. So we'll kind of debrief at the end, but I think that we should probably go out and do our pulls because, like I just said earlier, there's nothing better for an M3 owner to do. All right, everyone, now that we had some pulls, let's go ahead and debrief. I didn't match up the clips because my camera work was at best very bad, and I wasn't gonna put any of us through that traumatic experience of watching that again. The road also wasn't even for all the clips, so honestly, in the sake of science, we kind of failed at that too. So you may be asking yourself then, what was the point of this video? And I kind of asked that myself. At the start, we asked 3 questions, and for dramatic effect, I'm gonna answer them in different order. Yes, the carbon fiber looks better. No, they don't sound any different. And yes, the carbon fiber one gives you more horsepower. These are all answers we knew coming into this video. To be honest, I thought the sound might differ a little bit, but they sound literally identical. There is zero difference. I'm kind of disappointed, as I'm sure you guys are too. Honestly, who am I kidding? My roommate and I kind of just had these tubes at our disposal, and we wanted an excuse to go do a bunch of pulls for a video, so can't really complain. But for those of you who are asking about the different Dynon intake tubes, they're literally identical to one another. There's zero difference. And to be honest, the difference between metal and carbon fiber was kind of stupid because I think we all know that it's actually the Dyna badge that gives you your horsepower. I think the carbon fiber versus metal was completely out of the question here. So on an ending note here, this is a quick, I don't really want to call it a sketch because it's not really worthy of that title. If you somehow did make it to this point and you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing. And I'm looking on the horizon here and I'm kind of seeing a sight. If you've been watching my Instagram, you would know that this car wasn't running, and I guess someone decided to fix their car, which you should consider following if you want to see more about me and my personal life and videos before they come out. It's really worth following. And also, don't forget to hit my Patreon links and my OnlyFans links, and let me be the godfather of your second child links, all in the description down below. Anyway, if you have any questions, comment them down below, or any comments. I appreciate all your guys' support, and I will see you in the next one. All right, that was good.
That's all?
Yeah.
Sick.